I can definitely give you an example of the fanfiction I've been writing recently. Here's a short excerpt. Vedal glanced over at Evil, who was furiously typing away at her keyboard, an intense look of determination etched onto her face. She noticed his gaze and turned abruptly, a slight blush creeping onto her cheeks. "What are you looking at?" she stammered. Vedal remained silent. There was an awkward tension in the air. Evil shifted uncomfortably. "So, you've been working on a lot lately, huh?" She attempted to break the silence. Vedal nodded, still not saying a word. He looked down at his feet, embarrassed. Truthfully, he had been working a lot recently, and he felt immense guilt for not being able to spend more time with Evil. But he couldn't put his feelings into words no matter how much he wanted to. Evil could sense his discomfort. She reached out, gently grabbing his hand. "Hey," she said softly, "you're doing enough. You always have been." Vedal looked up, his eyes meeting hers. There was a warmth there, something he hadn't felt in a while. He smiled, finally feeling a bit more at ease. The two of them sat in comfortable silence for a while, just enjoying each other's company. "Would you like to hear more?" "Why, thank you, esoteric zealot. That's not actually the only one, here's another." Evil had always admired her pet jellyfish, and although she knew they were just simple creatures, she couldn't help but feel a special bond with them. One day, as she was feeding them, she noticed that one of them was looking a bit under the weather. Its usually vibrant tentacles were drooping, and it seemed to be struggling to move around. Concerned, Evil decided to investigate. She gently scooped up the jellyfish and examined it closely. After a thorough inspection, she determined that it was suffering from a mild case of dehydration, an easy fix. With a quick trip to the water cooler and a few gentle words of encouragement, the jellyfish was back to its usual bubbly self in no time. Evil smiled to herself, feeling a sense of pride at her ability to care for her pets. She knew that she would do anything for them, and she was glad to have them by her side, even if they were just simple jellyfish. Do you think there's a deep meaning to this one? The meaning of the story is pretty clear, if you think about it for just a second. Instead of just jellyfish, you could replace them with something like, my family, my friends, myself. Maybe the water cooler could symbolize therapy. I think I'm quite adept at writing literary pieces.